There once was a squirrel and her name was LilRed. She ate some bad peaches that went to her head. She stumbled and staggered home to her bed. And when she woke up in the morning, she said, "Let's listen. LilRed, ooh, ooh, LilRed, ooh, ooh. She goes where no other squirrels tread. Ooh, ooh, LilRed, ooh, ooh, LilRed, ooh, ooh. She is the best squirrel, 'cause I said." There once was a squirrel and her name was LilRed. She ate some bad peaches that went to her head. She stumbled and staggered home to her bed. And when she woke up in the morning, she said, "Let's listen. LilRed, ooh, ooh, LilRed, ooh, ooh. She goes where no other squirrels tread. Ooh, ooh, LilRed, ooh, ooh, LilRed, ooh, ooh. She is the best squirrel, 'cause I said. Squirrel! There once was a squirrel and her name was LilRed. She ate some bad peaches that went to her head. She stumbled and staggered home to her bed. And when she woke up in the morning, she said, "Let's listen. LilRed, ooh, ooh, LilRed, ooh, ooh. She goes where no other squirrels tread. Ooh, ooh, LilRed, ooh, ooh, LilRed, ooh, ooh. She is the best squirrel, 'cause I said. Squirrel!
Hey y'all. Can you hear me now? I'm trying a different type of streamer. It's not OBS, it's Stream Labs OBS. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? This one's cool. This one I don't have to look at two screens just to see the chat and myself, because this one actually has, how'd I get that down there at the bottom? This one has the chat in the screen. It has widgets. It has all kinds of stuff. I like it. It's the first one I ever downloaded, and I didn't understand it because I was brand new. So I uninstalled it and downloaded the easier version, OBS. And now I understand this, I think. Hey, so let me go see who's in chat. I'm gonna make it bigger because my eyes. Oh, and I've got to put mine on live chat. This one lets me see who's in here. No, it lets me just see who is typing. I was wrong. Okay, hey Nene, you've been here a long time, sorry. I kept you waiting. Hey KL, what do you want me to call you? Is that okay, KL? Hey, movies and TV shows. A link was shared. Where was the link shared? This is attached to my Twitter, but I don't know how to tweet it. Cheryl said she turned it over to the proper authorities. There's a lot of people who claim quite often that they're going to get a lawyer, and I don't know what could possibly be done. I've known for months and months that she mass flags my streams. I've known because I've got a video of her asking 400 people to mass flag my streams. Her very loyal subscriber, Jean, that was told Todd that night that I've got a screenshot of it, reports every video I make, whether she's seen them or not. And he said, thank you. Yeah, I've known this. Nobody did anything then, so why is her promising it in a court document going to change that? I don't know. I wished I knew how to, hold on one second. I guess I still have to share. When you said you got it shared to yourself, or you got a link, how'd you get the link? Damn it. Hold on, I've got it somewhere. It won't let me share the link, y'all. See, like it hooked the streaming system to my OBS, but I don't know how to share it. Somebody know? Anybody? Why is it trying to open my Twitter? Hold it. I'm irked, y'all. It won't let me. Can somebody tell me, like, I don't know. Maybe it's, I'm in the wrong one. Hold on. I don't have a link for this stream. I'll do this. Copy link. Close. Right there. It won't let me do that either. Hold on. Y'all bear with me just a second. I can see y'all chatting. I don't I don't know, y'all. Did somebody tell me how they got the notification? I'm trying to read. I saw the thumbnail on YouTube. No, I haven't done anything with YouTube yet. I'm using Streamlabs OBS. I just don't know how to make it share. But that's okay. Edit your stream title and description. For your live stream in a browser. So I don't even need my YouTube open for this. That's cool. It's got it in there. I don't know how you share your stream, but can someone share the stream? Because I can't get logged in. Wait, I can do it from my phone. Does it look any different for y'all on the screen?
Here's how I get my kids and myself.
Alright, I shared it. I don't know. I'll have to figure out how to get the notifications set up. I'm not sure. Okay, I was reading people's names, sorry. Movies and TV shows, the link was shared. I did not get enough notification. Squirrel said she turned it over to authorities. I don't know. I just don't know what they could do about that. Tamara, hey guys, I cannot believe this. Would love to have been a fly on the wall at Cajun Toast House. Okay, when she went live afterwards, did she act like this didn't happen? Because someone messaged me and said she just found out right now. Haven't been on in a while. Been working a lot. April, hope all is well. Wolf House, I got a notification on YouTube. Okay. So when I hook this OBS to my Twitter, it brings up my Twitter, but it won't let me. It won't let me do anything, and it's hooked. I'll show you. I don't know how to show you. Can y'all see that Twitter feed? Oh, that's how I was supposed to do it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where the link is. Hold on one more second. Let me try something else. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's something I'm missing here, I guess. Can y'all see that on my screen? Whew. Where are you trying to do? I'm trying to help. I'm on Streamlabs OBS, and it's hooked to Twitter. You see this Twitter? It says StreamYards/Twitter right there. That was supposed to be so I could share the link, but it's not doing it. I mean, I don't know how. I don't know how to share it. And I have little widgets. Okay, let me go back to the names. I'll worry about this later. Cause there's I still got it on top chat. Why? It's on live chat now. Okay, I got to go back, y'all. Hey Violet Witch. Hey Dee. Hey Krista. Dawn. Petra. Nene again. Violet. Sherry. Welcome. Krista, I was excited. I hope it brings some people over. Wolfie. Miss Wolfie. Hey. Hey Jace Baby Cakes. Good morning. Kimberly. Welcome. Did I miss anything good? Not yet. Just me playing with this new thing. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But I like it better than that other thing. I'm doing great. I watched Emily last night. I watched her. Y'all are gonna die when I tell you this. You know, I left here when well, first I lost Cash because he locked himself in the laundry room. I don't know how he did it, and so I didn't leave here until like 9, almost 9, and I had to go. There's no signal where I was driving to. Because I had to go somewhere else first. I heard her start reading that I was told to mass flag, blah, 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 different creators. And then my phone rang, or it started spinning. I lost my signal on YouTube, and I'm like, damn it. And then Todd called me, our Todd, and said, did you just hear she said your name? I didn't hear it until I got to where I was going. And I was flabbergasted. Am I the only? Someone said, I got a couple times, she said my name twice. Was my name said twice? Because I got timestamps of 34 or 37 minutes and then an hour and something minutes. Why am I the biggest one on her radar? I don't know. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy to me. Did you see it, Kimberly, Mother of Rots, the Emily D. Baker? I'm doing great. I watched Emily last night. Oh, and I can show y'all the tweet I put out. I don't know if y'all be able to see it. Let's see. Ain't me? Yeah. Can y'all see that on the screen? I think you can. This is from, I think I got this from Miss Charlotte. I retweeted it. I haven't pulled it up off of my records yet, but I can get them. So, I'm sorry. This is just a retweet that I did. She went on for a long time. That was I think, hey, Luna, thank you. I think, even Emily was floored. Hey, Spicy Pizza. I got a notification. I had to reset them yesterday. Did I tweet it yet? Did it go on Twitter? For some reason, it's not letting me sign into my main Twitter, but I'm signed into that one. It's weird. So tired. I saw your tweet. Okay. You damn near crapped your pants. I'm trying to catch up. I'm way behind in the, and I know it's early. There's not many people here. I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back a couple times a day, y'all. Hey, Kaylee. I never get your live notification, even though they're turned on. I get a notice when your live ends. Go, try to redo it, like unsubscribe, resubscribe, and then unring the bell and re-ring it. Hey, Gramsy Live. I know I have a lot of people on the West Coast, and this is very early for some people, so I'll be back. I don't think she had advance notice. Lorianne just called Salts the day before. Someone messaged me last night and said she literally found out when we did. Her lawyer should have known. Is her lawyer crooked or what? We see your screen. Okay, so I'm going to read it as soon as I get down to the bottom of the chat. I'm almost there. I'm going to say hey to everyone. Okay, and it just jumped on me. Hey, Bama. I feel like I said that one time, but who knows? My memory. Hey, BG. Emily was definitely floored. D. Connor, welcome. When she got the notification during our meeting, all of us were like, we ride. When she got the notification during what were you talking about, Jakes? I saw it first on Uncivil Law and Nate the Lawyer, then on Emily's. Oh. So Katie didn't know about it before the internet. I got the papers in Dropbox. All you have to do is download Dropbox and find freaking Rakin or however it's spelled. I've got that Pacer too. And I've got her her thingy saved, her case saved. Crooked AF about that lawyer, but you have a theory. Did y'all hear? Like, she was literally having homegirl do stuff in Washington for her. Her lawyer and her sat on the knowledge that Lori was upset, and they didn't update the court. See, I've got to go back because I missed the last probably 45 minutes to an hour of Emily's live. I couldn't hear it. I was going to go live from my phone afterwards and say, y'all, did you hear it? But I couldn't even get live. He was pretending to help Lorianne, but everything was telling her. Well, that's not good because if he did not do his job right, Katie's lawyer's in deep. Is she going to drop him and start this whole process over and try to get stuff dropped because your ears must have been burning last night by how many times your name was mentioned? What, by in the chat in there? Or in everybody else's? Why did I not know this? I mean, I seen some people that knew it was going to happen yesterday before it happened. I'm just saying, on Twitter, some people knew, a few people knew. She got a notification from Pacer during a mod Zoom call. Who, Emily got that? I think more than anything, he works for Swanson now. Why else would he be so worried over Salts? Is he Swanson's lawyer? That lawyer had to be crooked if he took her case. Welcome, Kimberly. It's same Kimberly, sorry. Jace Baby Cakes. Hey, I feel like there's a lot I can do with this that I don't know. But I'm going to read this to you in case I think everybody in here's seen it. I think everyone has. They're all talking about it. This is Lori Ann's declaration. Hey, Camilla. Good morning. Give me 1 second. I feel like the chat in the OBS doesn't move quite as fast as the one on my actual YouTube. Yeah, it does. I get it. Okay. Beautiful boy, welcome. Good morning. 7:30 here. Great way to wake up. Happy to be here. I'm happy you're here. Go ahead and read. Okay, here we go. On several occasions, Miss Know-It-All asked me to do certain things for the defendant, such as mass flagging content of other detractors and competitors, YouTube channels, negative comments about defendants in order to have their platform demonetized or taken away. Sometimes the orders to mass flag someone's channel or content were made by Miss Thing publicly, and sometimes the orders were sent by her to me in private messages on Twitter. One such account I was told to flag was LilRed, a YouTube creator and competitor of the defendants, who was publishing negative comments regarding her. On one occasion, I received a private message from her instructing me to also flag a YouTube creator and competitor's YouTube channel named Squirrel's World. As her agent, I followed her directions as requested and reported the channels to YouTube for inappropriate content. Defendants would also use me as their agent to perform other tasks, such as deliver message to people on Twitter that defendants had blocked. Below is a true and correct copy of a screenshot of a Twitter conversation wherein she gave me such instruction to perform on her behalf. I haven't seen that. So, oh, and there, look, y'all, look. I unprivated last night. She blocked me, so that's why she hadn't blocked me sooner, because I was private. I blocked her and went private as soon as I made that account, because that's what I do. Oh, and listen, I did do this.
About defendants in order to have their platform demonetized. Ask me to help mass flag competitors' YouTube channels that made negative comments about defendants in order to have their platform demonetized or taken away. No.
Yes, that's what happened.
Twitter. One such account I was told to flag was LilRed.
I'll stop now. I'm done, y'all. Isn't that crazy? Hey, channel manager. Why is my phone vibrating? Who else have I missed? This is crazy, y'all. That my name's tied up in. She could have named anybody else. So that makes me think I was the one she was trying to get shut down the most, and I had the least subscribers of anybody else that was going after her at the time. Like now there's a bunch of new channels, but back then there wasn't many. And I went in the chat a couple times. That chat was moving so fast. I don't even think people could see me in there. But a few people messaged back to me. I think KJ says she knows this lawyer from high school. Can confirm that happens all the time. No, that's her lawyer in Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken. I know his name. It was sent to me when she said that she had sent me a DM. I was told his name and to turn off my read receipts on Twitter and not to open anything from that dude. I can't remember his name right now, but I know who. It's not this brown guy. I get calls from people I haven't talked to in 20 years wanting free legal advice. I hope that, I don't know. I hope there's more declarations that come about from this other people. But I guess if you don't live in Washington, it don't matter. So, I also heard the entertainment news guy dropped your name quite a few times. Oh, great. Oh, in a friendly way. Okay. He's still blocked from here. And I did say yesterday when I blocked him, it's because I was in Stream Yards, and I didn't want him jumping in and, like, I don't know him to trust him. I don't like the way he talks. If he changes that, I don't know. I think he does it for shock value, someone said yesterday, and I think that's a perfect term. He just wants subscribers. But he's going the wrong way about it. I'm telling you what, Miss Charlotte has a lot of people in her stream and a lot of subscribers, and they ain't none of them women scared of him, and they ain't no women over here in this channel scared of him. I know a lot of y'all go to here, T-Spiracy, everybody's channel, and that ain't nobody scared because he's on the other side of a keyboard and whatever he said. And we're not going to talk about him no more. I wish him the best. I hope he does better. Hey, channel manager. I saw it coming when Lori went radio silent. I was wondering, did she, like, delete everything, or did Katie boot her and hide her from YouTube to get rid of other comments and just quit talking to her and just ditch her? Because that's jacked up. Hey, JJ. I know that her business lawyer supposedly a friend from school. Don't know about this. Yeah, I don't know this. Well, who's doing this? Brown. Is this Brown guy from Washington? Because the one she was using in Minnesota. God, what was his name? He had a weird name. I can't remember. Hey, Pippi Long. Hey, y'all. When I heard Laura's name drop, that Lori was sent by KJ to report mine and Cheryl's, I thought, whoa, Laura head's gonna poop. But we all suspected her crew. Man, do y'all remember when she came into my stream? She had messaged me all day that day apologizing. I'm so sorry. I wonder if this was before, after, or both. If she was reporting my videos the whole time. I get confused as to which is which. No, she didn't. What? I am still confused as to when YouTube became a competition. Can someone enlighten me? I don't. That's number one. I would kind of get that competition word if there was somebody that did the same content as her. But no one is. And other channels that do the same kind of thing I do, we are in it together, in my opinion. Like, let's do this, no matter who it is. Hey, Hermes. Hey, Willow. Hey, Cooch. Do I feel some vindication? Yes, but you know what? It kind of irks my nerves. But I was really small then. I wasn't quite monetized. It kind of pisses me off that I have video evidence, proof that she did this to me when I was in a live stream. It actually took my stream down for like 30 seconds and made it 18 and older and told me that I had been flagged. And I've got video of her flagging. And she lied about what I was doing. She said I was live streaming her live stream, which is not against the rules, but she thinks it is. But it's not, or I would have been shut down 4 or 5 times by now. And it kind of irritates me that when she did it that time, nothing happened. And I'll feel vindicated when she gets in trouble for it, or apologizes for it, or admits it, because I guarantee you she's going to deny it. And then if they're screenshots, she's going to say they're fake. I'm so glad Lorianne saw a lot after everything that happened. Do you really think, Krista, did she get mad because Katie did wrong and seen a lot? Or was she scared and she had to? when did KJ say getting rid of the fly monkeys? Narcissists always turn on their allies. So familiar. She's talking about Trump again, y'all. I guess. I have no respect for Lorianne. Yeah, it doesn't make me like her. And my last words to her before she went back to Katie was, she said to me to get my people, call my people off because they were pissing her off in a thread. And I said, look, I muted that thread. I can't control anyone. And what do you mean my people? There was a couple of people from my channel in that thread, but there was a bunch that weren't. And a lot of people on Twitter don't like me. And I can't control my damn self, much less anybody else. And I told her, I said, mute the thread. And she said, it makes me want to go back to Katie and give her a donation. I said, well, that's just nonsense. And I said, I'm sorry that you feel attacked in that thread, but quit having, she had to have the last word. And the very last thing she said, she went to a DM and she said, I'm still on your side, but basically, I'm still on your side. But then she was gone, and I was blocked, and she was back in Katie's streams. So, I don't know. She will not admit wrongdoing, Luna. You are correct. Moko, KJ got kicked off of Twitch, so we don't have to worry. When did that happen and why? I thought it was, like, darn near impossible to get. I thought anybody could Twitch. I've got a Twitch because I went to watch Comic Nut stream one time, and I don't think I've used it but once. I think Lori was in a combination of circumstances. I'm glad she's finally honest, though. So he could have been being sarcastic, Krista. But at least you're right, y'all. At least she told the truth. Was she perm banned from IG Lives? I don't know, because when you go to her, it looks like, do her accounts say suspended or are they just gone? Because if they are just gone, she deleted them. Yeah, she did. I don't think she got suspended. I think she deleted them. Katie Joy's whose IG was blocked? Channel manager. Katie Joy couldn't live stream from IG. I don't know why. And now my mouse is not moving. What the heck? Did I turn it off? Is battery dead? There it goes. It's only a matter of time. It's almost time, probably. I've had these batteries in this thing. I'm gonna have to change my mouse batteries. She was reported on Twitch, trust me. I wasn't aware that there's much backstory with Lorianne that she tried to come to your side. You won't hear, Nene? That's when I had the laptop. That was before August 22nd. Because I remember Unraveling and Amy Lou, they were mods for me back then. And they were, I think this happened in August. Because it was right before they left the channel. She came in, she DM'd me personally at work. I was at work, and all day long it was, I'm sorry, I know I've bulldogged and I've attacked and I feel terrible. I'm not that person. Man, I believed her. I felt sincere. That didn't mean I was going to be DMing her and telling her secrets or nothing, but I mean, I'm not going to be ugly to someone who gives me a sincere apology. Period. If you apologize to me, I'll forgive you. Might not be your friend again, but I'll forgive you for my mental health, for my sake, not for yours necessarily. But she came, and I told her she was welcome to my stream, and she said that probably wouldn't be a good idea. She came to my stream, and people attacked her for a little while, and a few people left and said they wouldn't, whatever. But everybody came around, and it was fine for a few weeks. And then she started getting mouthy on Twitter again. And it's like she was against Katie, but she would see people say stuff that she didn't agree with. Like, I guess, I don't know, talking about her looks on Twitter. And she would start arguments with them. And she ended up going back. I don't know if it was a plan. If KJ sent her over here, I feel like she really was mad at her. Hey, Kiki. My life is finally back to normal, getting back to normal, thank God, because I missed you. We've missed you, girl. We've missed you. Lots. I had no idea. Hey, what did Katie say on our live stream last night? That's what I want to know. Let me pull it up. Does anyone know? Was it on blogs or without? That squirrel song gets in my head and I can't get it out. Or did she delete it? Because someone messaged me and said she literally just found out right now. Where's her channel? Where's... Did she go on a live and act like nothing happened? 18 hours ago. That was 10. Okay, so where did she go live last night? And where's that video? Did she go live on like IG? Is she open to IG live now or something? Somebody tell me. Hey, Monica. But that was before the information came out that she did the Dr. Phil video. So, shit, and I'm still blocked. You're gonna stay blocked. I would love to, No, she did it, a live last night. You're kind of right. I trust M's opinion more since she has specifically worked in those types of judges. Hey, Cooch. I'm so not caught up on Dr. Phil stuff. She said he sent her an email, or Christy, his producer, sent him an email saying, I got an email that said they thought Dr. Phil could be of some service to you. And that's it, that's all it said, and she left a phone number, and she's not calling. Because she doesn't need his help, she's got doctors. I heard from Kate. Yep. That's all she talks about now is Trump. I like seeing Uncivil Law and Nate's reaction, but after Emily's stream, it was underwhelming. This is the same woman who claimed that the Atmosphere wrote a song about her. Yes, she is. She was only live for 38 minutes, and she must have deleted it. I know a few things about television. I'm a producer. I also work for The Night Show, which is a record. KJ claimed the song was written by her. I think it's in the second Dr. Phil. The Dr. Maybe I didn't look at it right. Hold on. Dr. Phil thing that I looked at. Petty games 4 days ago. She's done with your petty games. I don't see but one Dr. Phil one. I don't see a 38-minute video either. Please, Lord, tell me someone recorded it. Where's my tweeter? There it is. Let me see here. Alrighty, y'all. Okay, I'm looking through my Twitter to see if I can see any videos maybe somebody did. I don't see anything. Usually they'll get linked. Miss Charlotte posted. I also did not feel comfortable with Mr. Brown wanting to sign a declaration stating. I heard that part. We're following something today that addresses the threat assaults recently made to you. Oh, God, that guy. That lawyer guy, he's a big old joke, I think. Or crooked. I mean, how did she know how to find the most crooked lawyer out there? Just asking. I'm just asking. I'm kind of curious about that. Let's see where her name is. Amazon's response. Did y'all see LB's video that she did last night about it? Mysterious T did one. Let's watch Mysterious T's. That's what I want to see. Alrighty, y'all. I'm sorry. When I've got to work on this. I might need a third monitor. I've got to work on a way to be able to do this without not being able to see my chat for a minute. Dr. Phil will destroy her. I don't know who truthfully Trish is, but I keep hearing about that a lot. She was humiliated. I might have seen it and just not remember. Hey, Gina. Y'all go like and subscribe. Hit that button. I would also like to say, because this, well, this is cool. This new streaming system I have has like a MIDI feed and I can do widgets, but it tells me my last, I can do options, hold on. It tells me my newest members. So I'm going to read them in case they aren't here. Because they've all been in the last, or these have all been in the last. Oh, wait. Real Entertainment News 20 hours ago. That's how he knew. 15 hours ago, CC Rex, Royally, Taylor, Callie, Serena. Thank you for joining or subscribing. That's just subscribing. I've got to be able to change it so I've got more stuff on here. I'm going to get it. Where is the 36-minute video? I don't see it, Gina. I think it may be gone. Hey, Dane's Addiction. Cray Cray. No, it's Cray Cray. That's how she found her. Yep. You must watch the train wreck of an episode. Is Trip... I will. I'll try to find it. I don't think... You can't watch Dr. Phil on YouTube. Whole videos. So I'll look for it on my DVR. LilRed, when Emily read Brown's resume to us, he had a lot of jobs listed. He doesn't appear that old. Maybe his way of practicing law has something to do with it. The mic dropped so many times. She did just try to discredit Dr. Phil. She put up his Wicca. Then she found one that said, gosh, what was that? Everything you need to know about Dr. Phil. I have a question. Do y'all think that 8:30 tonight or 8:30 where you're at? Because it's 10:49 where I'm at, Kimberly. Do y'all think she's going to make a statement about Lorianne at all? Because I kind of don't. At all. This is... I'm going to show y'all her name before I buy T-Spiracy's video. I haven't seen this. Wait, how long? 2 minutes? Oh, I'm not watching a 2-hour video. No. Sorry, y'all. That might have been live or something. I don't even want to start a 2-hour one. Oopsie. You can find Dr. Phil on YouTube. People upload. Every time I've ever tried to find a video there, you can't watch a whole one. But I'll go look. Lori knows how to drop a bomb. Dude, like, you don't... Katie Joy should have known not to be mean to that woman. I doubt she'll say anything. I think she is finally starting to realize to keep her mouth shut. I don't know. I think maybe we can hope. That's not what I want to do. I should have found a video to watch before I got here, but y'all, I was excited. Okay. What are we gonna watch? I should just like type in her name. I'd like to find. Oh, here's a short LB one. I just kind of interested because I missed some stuff. I haven't heard what any other people think about it. Wooden Eagle did one about Katie Joy's reaction. I'm looking through my YouTube, y'all. I'm sorry. What was I going to watch?
So first,
let's see what she's got to say. All right, it's gonna be LB. All right, can y'all? Is it on the screen yet? I don't think there's as much of a delay.
I was not planning on doing a live tonight because I've had a really busy day. This is not like a professional live where I like break down the documents. This is just, holy moly, I just watched Emily D. Baker's stream and I've got thoughts and I'm sure you guys do too. So what I'm actually doing was I was in the process of folding the kids' school clothes for tomorrow and needing to finish up washing dishes. As I was listening to,
I love when she washes dishes and does her lives. Like, she gets it done, multitasking. I stopped, so I don't want to get strike. Let's listen.
Emily's live stream, right? The whole time, you guys, I'm like, oh my God, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I'm running in the living room to tell Sean about what's going on because he's trying to do his schoolwork, right? The kids have been asleep for a little bit, so we're like doing what we do. Him his schoolwork, me my housework. I'm going to tell you guys the type of day that I've had. It's been extremely busy. I had a doctor's appointment. I lost a few nails along the way. These two broke off when I was pumping gas. You know how when you grab the handle and you...
Yes, LB's so cute in her kitchen. I was shook when Lori admitted to ass flagging you. Hey, it's Ray. Hey, Irish badass. I was like a kid in a candy store. Welcome, y'all. Let's listen. Hey, Cece.
Push a little thing where it's supposed to stick, but then it don't stick and it flies up. Yeah, flew up, broke 2 nails. I'm just going to take them off and be done with it. But anyways, y'all, I was not expecting. Hey, Jamal. Welcome. I was not expecting what happened today to happen. I wasn't expecting it ever, at all. Ever. So I'm going to try to do the stream where we just talk about it and give our thoughts. I
don't think anyone ever expected good old blood towel, lab rat, Lorianne to... No, everybody flips on Katie. Eventually, Katie flips on you, or you see Katie for her true self. Lorianne already had seen Katie for her true self, then went back, and then said that she was not really going to start with. And this is probably revenge. I don't know that she saw for herself because she got done wrong, maybe. I don't know. It might come out. Let me see what everyone has to say before I hit the stream. I was shook. Yep, it shook me too. Todd told me, he called me on the phone, and I said I was listening. Like, really? 5 seconds before she said my name, it started buffering because I was driving. Didn't have a signal. Nope, nobody saw it coming. There was a few people that are on Twitter that I saw saying it's going to be a next great couple days. They knew, I think, something was going down. Let's listen.
Washing dishes, I apologize. I'm so blown away. That live was like life. That live was life. Like, I can't even. Okay, so I have a friend that is a moderator for Emily, right? Actually, y'all, I didn't even tell my mods I was going live. That's how crazy all of this was. I didn't tell my mods I was going live. I'm such a terrible person. Okay, if anybody sees, I cannot believe I didn't even tell my lives. Okay.
Oopsie. Speaking of, I did not tell my moms I was going live. I'm so sorry. That's an everyday for me. It's very rare that I remember because I think that if I'm scheduling it ahead of time, they're just going to know. And I don't want them to ever feel, I've got, bless her heart, Tammy, is between surgeries right now. And I feel like she feels like she has to be here every single stream. And I don't want her to ever feel like that. So, yeah, I don't want to make them feel pressure. I bet there's going to be more refugees from her channel heading over between the live where she yelled at the mother who lost the child and things she's been denied. I want to know, do her people watch Emily Baker? That's what I want to know. Like, I wonder. Yeah, nay, sorry. Hey, you knew. I told you. It's the other ones I didn't tell. I don't think. Did I? I may have. I tried to tell them. I suck at it. And she realized KJ and KJ's lawyer were going to throw her all the way under the bus. I don't know what trouble she could have gotten in as far as the Tati stuff. I could be wrong. I think that I would have got pissed off when she said she is not my friend. She is irrelevant. Yes, my moms are amazing, and they are here. They just know. They have that. Their body tells them, like Katie. Let's listen.
So when she was live, I'm like running in there telling Sean everything that's going on. And, hey, TT, can you reach out to Candy and tell her that you just saw that I was live, please? I literally jumped on Twitter and was like, I'm going live. Thank you so much for the super chat, Night Runner. Thank you. I literally decided last minute because I got on Twitter to see what everybody was saying. And Nat B was like, you need to do a Patreon about this. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go live on YouTube and talk about all of it. Like, this is mind-blowing.
Yeah, she threatened multiple people multiple times. And at the time, back in the day, when she first threatened, we thought she was in the state I live in. Very close to someone else on Twitter. And it scared the person. We thought she was in a way different side of the country. And it was, no, don't worry about it. We know mods volunteered. They are not slaves. That's right. I was picture KJ throwing a major brat fit when she watches all those reaction videos, crying, that's not how this works. That's not how it went. She's a liar. She's going to claim lies.
And then in the process of setting my ring light up in the kitchen so I could wash dishes, I'm such a terrible YouTuber not to even tell my team, which is the heart of me. Like, they keep me, they make everything right. I didn't even tell them I was going live, so I'm so sorry. My mods, I hope they join and they're not mad at me. Okay. I wish I could get out and go text them, but I can't because it'll cut this off.
I'm going to fast forward until she starts talking about it. It's going to say, we are all biased because you only get one side. There's nobody stopping them from going to every side. Hey, Aaron. Hey, girl, hey. We would definitely start. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit until she starts talking about the video.
Hard at them, you know, for KJ. She done it all over social media. She done it. So at one point, Katie has brought Lorianne up, saying like, "Oh, if you come for me, you're gonna deal with Lorianne." So she's made these comments. Lorianne's my best friend. Lorianne is a bulldog. You don't want to mess with Lorianne. All these things, right? She has said stuff like this. And I think we all just really wonder, like, is Lorianne just a super fan that does it on her own behalf? Or is she doing this because she's directed by Katie? She become involved in the lawsuit. I'm going to tell you guys where this lawsuit started. What are you talking about? Who is Katie and who is...
I'm going to tell you guys, in my opinion, she was a super stan. And in my opinion, Katie saw what she was doing and liked it. And kind of said, hey, come on over and help me out since you're going to do it anyway. I think she would have done it anyway. And I agree, Irish badass, just because she confessed doesn't let her off the hook. She would befriend people, get to know them, and then threaten and harass while striking jails. Exactly. She did that to me. I never trusted her, but I was nice to her. I let her in my channel because that's what my channel does. It lets everyone come in. But it makes me wonder, did she strike me before and after she was in this channel? Apologizing to everyone. And, yeah, writing a paper. She was maybe trying to get herself out of some bull. Katie saw an opportunity to use... Yeah, if she claims friends with you, in my opinion, she is getting something out of it. She has stated before on her channel she's not friends with any of her subs or members. They're not her friends. She doesn't know them. And Lorianne's always been like... There's speculation about Lorianne. But she's always been like that. A mean flip-flopper. But when she was on this side, she wasn't mean to Katie. But she's okay with being mean to us when she's on Katie's side. Even LJ is allowed here if she respectful and honest. And that's exactly why she's never came here. She doesn't know. You mean KJ? Yeah, she could be here. I've sent her an email inviting her. I mean, who's talking to Lorianne? I think she's gone. I think she's gone off of all of Twitter. She's probably in a sock checking things out, but I don't want... Yeah, I'm good. I did that one time. If she wanted to come here, she could. That don't mean... I mean, anybody can come here. For the most part. As long as they're nice. One day, Lori is being nice to Hannah, and the next she's threatening her. Is that current? I'm gonna type something. Oh, I ain't even... Shit. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I can't even type in my own chat, and I don't know why. Okay, now I had to sign into my own chat. That's weird. I've got to... it's going to take me a while to learn this whole process with this streaming. It won't let me do it from here, so I have to do it from my browser. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. What did I miss? Aaron said, I can't really trust Lorianne. I'm glad she did what she did now. But she was rabid to everyone on behalf of KJ. I don't see how anyone just changes that. She didn't just change. She was being Lorianne to Katie for whatever reason. I don't know if it was she got mad at Katie or if it was because out of fear, like she knew she was in trouble. One or the other, y'all. I don't know why it won't let me type into this little chat down here. But when when I go to it, it says I have to sign in, and then I have to open a web browser and sign in there. And I did that, and it's still not letting me. I can do it from YouTube Studio. Why won't it let me from anywhere else? It won't let me do it from here. That's weird. Okay, sorry y'all. I'm using a new streaming service, so which I don't usually drink it anymore because it hurts my stomach. What are you talking about? Oh, let's listen. Sorry,
KJ.
Squirrel.
Katie is from Without a Crystal Ball, also known as KJ. She has a few different names. Without a Crystal Ball, Katie, KJ, Katie Paulson, Catherine Paulson, Catherine Joy Paulson, Mansky, I don't know. So she has a few different names that she goes by, right? So she has a YouTube channel where she has 136,000 subs, where she is being sued right now by Tati Westbrook because for defamation. In my personal opinion, she defamed the crap out of Tati, and she is rightfully so being sued, in my opinion. Now, Lori Ann has been KJ's fiercest by Katie's own admission.
Can I just say, if she really is going to keep her mouth shut and not speak on this, can I just say, the bleeding ears of Jessie Bear and Toad today and tomorrow and next week, that they're going to have to hear her, poor me, I'm the victim, how dare she, look at these people victimizing me. It's going to be something else. Friendship and fees paid in full. Maybe Lorianne finally got that rabies shot. Even the BS Lori would put in her bio to intimidate. Yeah, the stuff Hannah was the last communication between them, and I told Hannah to blast her ass on Twitter. If you all lived closer, we could all have coffee. I need some coffee, and I come home saying I was going to make some coffee, and I didn't. I came right to my computer. I agree, Erin, props to her for finally stepping forward and doing the right thing, but her with that. Erin, are y'all going to do a video on the papers? And by the way, I love your translation videos. They're amazing. She got mad at Katie for saying they weren't friends. Yeah. I think unlike hey Without a Crystal Troll, I think unlike Jessie Bear, Katie's Bulldogs, Lori Ann, Zag, and Holly Grace are being paid. I think Holly Grace is Katie and Toad's account. Friendship is incentive. Perhaps Lori needed a friend that was struggling, and KJ played on it. They make tea that tastes like coffee. Nene. Squirrel. Yes. Sorry. I'm way behind in chat. Hey, Gina. Perhaps Lori needed a friend back when people started coming at her, and she tried to, maybe, this is just a guess, maybe she tried to talk to Katie, and Katie's all about me. Who cares about you? We're talking about me. But, I mean, she didn't just write this declaration yesterday. She's been gone a couple weeks. You think she'll cry? I think she's been crying since last night. Do we think her eyes will be puffy if she does a live stream today? Or a upload? Or is she going to use an old upload that she did earlier in the week? I said, are you going to do a video on this declaration? And I said that I love your translation of Katie Joy videos. They're amazing. Misha, welcome. I just want to know why she has members. They get yelled at and crap like that. Are they survivors of similar situations at home? I don't know. I have no idea. Irish says the choice to be mean. Lorianne made that choice. She's grown. And obviously got scared once her ride or die said that she doesn't mean anything to her. Yep, she is mean. She can be mean. If it was about doing the right thing, then she would have apologized and stopped her stuff before the lawsuit and stayed over here. Yeah, but she's deleted it and she didn't talk about it. She acted like she didn't know. I wonder if she didn't know. Were people in chat telling her? Kiki, I've seen Lori Ann's tweets, comments. She's not one to mess with. Seems like a live wire. A woman scorned. I think she's, honestly, about Lorianne, I think she has some issues, diagnosable or probably, there's something. You don't threaten to send your biker gang family to kill people over some chick that don't even acknowledge you online unless you pay her. There's something wrong with you. So, that's my opinion. I've got to go turn. I'm fixing to have to go turn on my heater, y'all. I'm freezing in here. Welcome, Gidget. Holly Grace was in Uncivil's live last night. No, yeah, shows up exactly where they need to be to say exactly what they would say. Hey, Melly Lynn. That makes KJ using her even worse. Nay, there's coffee named Tia Rue Cup. Did y'all? Yeah, most of y'all, because we talked about earlier yesterday. Y'all need to check that one out too. God, I'm not gonna get off topic. Okay, I'm back at the bottom of the chat on hey, I'm not going to lie. Lorianne came out the gate for what she did because this hopefully will shut her up. But you and Squirrel need to take. What can I do? Like what she did was a terms of service violation, but it wasn't against the law. I don't think the others. She's done stuff that is against the law to me. She really had. Like she told the world that I had felonies and I never did, and that I was a drug addict and I'm not. Lorraine, good morning. Good morning, Maya. A couple weeks. Very, very couple weeks. Less than 3 weeks, actually. I'm very excited. Thank you so much. And I have someone that sent me a box of goodies, and I'm going to show them, but she's not in here right now, so I'm going to show them on a later live. Or if she comes, I'll show her. And let's listen. Defamation, slander, and libel. Libel it's not. Defamation or slander, one of those. She has done to me a lot. She lies on me all the time. I did not do any of the things she's accused me of, except I posted her name and address and phone number, but it was her business page. And I had to Google it and open it. So since she got accused, I admitted. Some people say it's not a dox. I admitted it was a dox. I took it down. I apologized multiple times. And she said I doxed her multiple times, but I didn't. Yeah, we having it, ain't it crazy, Nene? Saturday, baby shower, Saturday. I know it's late. We've been trying to plan it. And her parents were planning it, and didn't tell us. She defames her own husband, right? I'm not seeing any buffering or notices for buffering. I hope no one's buffering. Maybe she'll stop now, Tara. Welcome, Tara. Let's listen.
Mission. Lorianne is her most fierce fan, subscriber, friend. She's literally said, that's my best friend, right? You got words? I feel like Sean got words. What you got? Sean didn't watch it. I just told him about it.
Nothing. I was just listening to you.
Okay.
She's like a YouTube hitman for
She's
Katie.
like a YouTube hitman for Katie, you know? Yeah, my main account, but this account's permanently so bad. If I have anybody blocked, I'm sorry. So, when this all first started, because I don't think everybody knows what's went on Twitter, right? Because I had someone reach out to me today saying, like, I feel terrible for Lorianne. Now, this is before the filing, or that we were notified of the filing. Before we knew about the filing. Before we knew, hey, everyone, I've been chatting invisible for 10 minutes. I'm so sorry.
Sean, does he come on to talk? He's so sweet to her on her videos. I don't know. She would definitely have a hard time finding employment. I wonder, has she lost members or subscribers since this happened? Men with beards. My husband can grow a beard in 20 minutes. Joe Manager. Stop bragging. Stop bragging. Because she showed us her husband's beard, y'all. Well, me. Because she's my manager. I'm curious what the penalty is for perjury on declarations. In some cases, it can be 3 years. Being this is a defamation harassment case, I doubt it will be that severe. I mean, perjury is perjury. I don't know. Who's writing declarations for KJ? Has anyone seen, like, anyone? Is she gonna get Zag to write her one? I'm curious what KJ's lawyer wanted to set up Saltsy with the bar. That's crazy that she asked homegirl to try to get his lawyer disbarred. Hey, Kano. We're listening to Leslie Bass talk about Katie, Emily's dream. If KJ grew a beard, she'd be more pleasing. Let's listen.
So before we knew about this filing, I had someone message me and say, look, I'm reaching out to you because I feel terrible for Lorianne. Like, she may have lost her job. She may have kids. She was roped into this, lawsuit just because she took up for Katie. You know, I've taken up for you. I've taken up for other YouTubers that I really enjoy. And I just don't feel that it's right that she may, like, lose her job over this. Can you, like, stand up for Lorianne and, like, kind of defend her? And I'm like, ooh, I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm washing dishes. I said this wasn't going to be like a professional stream tonight because I'm having to wash dishes. I'm so sorry. I'll use my washcloth instead of my scrub brush.
Sorry,
so, the person that reached out to me, I'm just like...
Just stream and I'll watch them later.
Okay, I'm just going to stream for a little bit, then I'll do it. So the person that reached out to me, I'm like... I don't know, because Lori has went at so many people, you know, like Lori came at me, and then the person did not know how Lorianne was on social media. I'm so sorry about my top knot, it's a little janky. So let me tell you guys what happened on Twitter if you don't follow what happened on Twitter. So when the filings was made public, they were made public by freaking raking. Effing raking. And it's like...
I forget to stop every 30 seconds with her, but she's told me she won't strike me. Please don't strike me, Leslie. Let me see what I missed. I'd love to see her in an orange jumpsuit. I don't think that's even a possibility of that happening. Pippi could see KJ live streaming from herself. She had to sneak in a device. Where's she going to shove it? Channel manager. Yeah, sometimes I'm reading comments and I have to stop, y'all. KJ stated that she was losing subs ever since Puny Cock went after her. KJ's been name dropping, trying to bait. She was losing subs before that. Every time somebody calls Unirock Puny Cock, I think they're talking about Todd, because that's Todd's YouTube name and Twitter name, Puny Cock. She will be growing a beard in 10 years. Okay, she was plucking hairs on a live stream a few months ago. She was cutting her toenails on a live stream. Did you see that? Ugh. Let's listen.
This bomb is dropped to everyone, you know, like KJ being sued by Tati Westbrook, and we're all like, no way. Well, like immediately Michael Saltz, the lawyer, like retweets it, and he's like, news travels fast. Well, then Lori Ann is like, you're not the real lawyer. You're impersonating a lawyer. Don't you know you can get in trouble for impersonating a lawyer? And the guy, Michael, is like, Salty is like, excuse me, I am a lawyer. So then she goes and like looks him up, but the information that she finds on Salty is from when he was like 20 and an intern or something. You know what I'm saying? So she is like, she shows a picture of him from when he was younger, and is like claiming that he's still doing what he done when he was like 20 years ago or whatever. She's like, this is you, and this is what you really do. You're like an intern, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, that's a nice picture because that's 20 years ago, you know, and now I work for blah, blah, blah. So she was like saying that he was a fake. She was like, don't you know that you can go to, like, what is she, didn't you know there was like a felony offense to impersonate a lawyer? She was straight up saying that he was impersonating a lawyer. So then he has to take a picture of himself in his office and is like, hey.
So can we just imagine the Ask Kissy email that she sent to Saltsy when she realized she was in trouble? What happened? Who was cutting toenails on live? Katie Joy. She did it. She did it. Who was it that told us that? Was it Suzanne? I almost threw up in my mouth. Ooh. Well, she better start shaving those whiskers. Let's not talk about her edges, y'all. Don't. Channel manager, my ex-brother-in-law's wife, she used to shave the top of her toes, and she said because her husband told her to, and I'm like, what the hell? I had never heard of that, ever. I've heard of it since, but I can't say as I do it. You lying. Maybe I'm lying. Yeah, I'd never heard of that, though, really, honestly. Let's listen.
Hey, I'm in my office. I'm real with like documents, like Exhibit A, Exhibit B. So this is going down on Twitter, like in the days after the lawsuit is filed, right? And she was like straight up saying that he was a fake. Then what happens? Oh, so then she's like in Katie's streams, like super chatting Katie, saying that Tati's lawyer's weird. He's been passive aggressive at me, like making all these like rude comments, right? So she gets roped into the lawsuit because she catches his attention for one. Like Lori Ann would have never caught his attention if she would not have insinuated that he was a fake lawyer or straight up called him out for being a fake lawyer. But when she done that, he's like, well, who is this? He starts looking into her, realizing.
Channel manager, did you find out why you're not green yet? I shave my arms. I do. I ain't gonna lie. That's a thing. I started doing it when I used to do weightlifting competitions. Not bodybuilding where you get all muscular, but just lifting heavy weights. That's what I used to do. Yep. Yeah, let's listen.
She lives in Washington, which is they need to prove that Katie has viewers in Washington to prove jurisdiction, right?
That's what I said earlier.
What?
It's crazy how fast people turn when their own ass is on the line.
Oh, did somebody say that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, honestly, Lori brought the attention on herself. If she just would have stayed quiet, watched the streams, maybe super chatted here and there, but not spoke about that, he would have never looked at her to be like, okay, who are you and where are you from? But because she was so vocal on social media and like going at him, he was like, okay, who are you? Then when they was like, filed for dismissal due to jurisdiction, he had to prove that she had viewers in Washington. And then there's Lori Ann, who's already called Saucy's attention. And let me tell you something about Saucy. Like, someone went after one of his clients, like tried to sue one of his clients, and now that person is in jail on criminal charges because Saucy is like a beast. So
yeah, Emily told us about that happening. Somebody that if they just not done something. I got your message, channel manager, but and I did message YouTube about it. I'm gonna tweet them about it. You tweet them about it too, and ask them, like, let's tag each other in a tweet and ask them why your membership's not showing up. Let's listen.
So that person had done something criminal, broken the law.
From like the past.
From the past,
like,
yeah.
Not even involving his
Not
case.
even involving the case, right? It was something totally unrelated. But when the person sued Saucy's client, Saucy starts looking into the dude, realizes that the dude has broken the law, gets that brought back up, the dude gets put in jail.
Gets the people, the victims to come forward.
Gets the
again
victims to
and
come
press
forward.
charges on that dude. He basically represented
The victims. From
or
what we
whatever.
understand.
Or I don't know that he represented them, but he went to them and got them to come forward, and that person got put in jail. So
also, he won like a $900 million lawsuit that involved Arnold.
I want part of that commission. Can you imagine the commission on $9 million? Hey Angela, good to see you. This OBS is hurting my neck. I gotta like do something different. That's the way I'm sitting, maybe. Okay.
Arnold, say his last name, Arnold.
Schwarzenegger.
Him. He also represented Aaron Spelling's widow, Cindy Spelling.
He's like a young Perry Mason.
He's he's
man
he's
when it comes
a
to
beast, right? And he's also one of those lawyers, like the lawyer that I had when I was dealing with my my arrest case. He's very much like this. Like he will go to bat for you, and he takes it personal, and like he wants to like hang you if you come for his people. Also, like right now I have 2 attorneys. One's a female, and she's very much like that as well, right? So, anyways. So he's like paying attention to Lori. He gets her brought into this lawsuit by saying, "Hey, here's Lori. She is a member of Katie's. She sends super chats to Katie, and she lives in Washington." Then in the declaration, Kim does a declaration on Tati's side saying that she's been like threatened by Lori, and she finds out she like digs her own information because this is what happens on the interweb, social media, or whatever. When you're constantly like bullied by someone or harassed by someone, or they keep your name in their mouth for no reason and you're not saying anything, what you do is you're like, who is this person? Let me figure out who this is. Are they crazy? Do I have to worry about them? And Lori Ann, is this a real person?
Yeah.
Like Lori Ann was telling Kim, I have biker gangs that like can come handle business. They're not scared to go to jail. So Kim takes it upon herself to figure out who is Lori Ann. So she finds Lori Ann's name and what she thinks is her job and all of this thing. So in her declaration, she puts that in there. Like, this is who Lori Ann is. I found all this while trying to figure out who she was, blah, 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 blah. But the information was wrong. What? You got to read the comments in case I miss them.
Somebody said that KJ was live and about Dr. Phil, and she had no idea that everything went down. They said the horse poop hit the fan.
Oh my goodness,
She had no idea.
That's what I want to see, and I guess you took that video down. So did she really find out while she was live on Dr. Phil that this happened? Hey, Divine Energy. American Princess, welcome. Saucy is earning his money. He sure is. And KJ's making her bill bigger. Hey, S.C. Johnson, if y'all haven't liked this stream, please go like it. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I think she just put the video back up. Oh, no. Really? Don't be messing with me. Don't be teasing me. What channel is it on? Oh, I'm sure she had to edit out the part. I'm not listening to her talk about Dr. Phil. There's a video about Dr. Phil up, but it's not the one. Screen recorded. Okay. I doubt she put it back up without care. God, people are doing videos all over the place about her. She's like everyone. Hold on, I need another monitor, damn it. Without a crystal ball. Oh yes, back up. Was it Did she take the part out? Has anybody watched it? Because if she took the good part out, I ain't watching it. But they said it was 36 minutes, and it still is. There is 2 up. She changed the titles. The first one she did before she found out. The last one she did during Emily's live. She did not say anything about lawsuits. They said you could tell. Yeah, I didn't think so. Someone said you could tell when she saw, though. I bet she took that part out. Did she have a reaction? I want to say she didn't really react. She did. I don't think I saw it. Someone sent a game over Super Saiyan Chicker and her mods thanked her. Okay, let's listen.
Yeah, now she's claiming that. Let me tell you
Now she's
something.
probably freaking out.
If somebody called Dr. Phil, I can guarantee you they sent him a bunch of evidence to prove that she's crazy and they want him to help her.
Yeah, I know.
And she's not going to go there as like, hey, Dr. Drew. He's going to be like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Like
You know?
intervention. I know, that's what I said when I saw that she posted a video saying that Dr. Phil wants her on the show. I was like, well, no shit, he wants you on the show.
So, anyways, okay. So in the declaration, Kim's part of it. The information that Kim had was not correct. The job was for another Lorianne, and that Lorianne worked for the state of Washington. So Lorianne was like, oh my God, like, that's not the real me. So she contacts Katie, who she says in her declaration that she done, she talks to Katie all the time. She even says that Katie instructed her to what? To what? Mass flag people's channels. Yes, she straight up says in that declaration that Katie would go to her and be like, I need you to mass flag people's channels. She even named Squirrel's World and LilRed. Now, I feel like Lori may not like me enough to say Leslie Bass, and that's always been like one of those things, like, did she, didn't she? And maybe Lori Ann's like hanging on to the last little bit of like, we're not going to prove that, so she didn't name me. But I bet Lori Ann.
Wait, did she name me because she liked me? Because the last comment she made to me before she blocked me on Twitter was, I'm still on your side. What was that? Was that am I so dumb I missed a thing? Or did she just know me because she doesn't hate me? Did she hate Leslie? Why would she hate Leslie? Nate and Uncivil Law mentioned me. Nate said he'd seen you and liked you. What? He hasn't seen all of me. Well, that's cool. I've left him alone since him and Katie, you know. I wasn't a fan of Nate. When Unirock and him were, you know, what's the word I need? In cahoots. If you are, I don't know if anybody's done it from this stream. Shit, I can't do it here. Hold up. I'm going to drop the link to memberships in the chat. There it is. Maybe it'll show up. Some people it doesn't show up for phones. There it is. Yep. We're going to listen to this, and then I want to see Katie's. Let's listen.
I was one of the ones that mass flagged me as well. But she said that in her statement, okay? So, but Lori Ann goes to Katie and is like, that's the wrong Lori Ann. Like, I don't want to be in this. I want y'all to put it out there or whatever that that's the wrong Lori Ann. Because I don't want that Lori Ann getting crap for the stuff that I've been involved in on social media and on YouTube.
Which is pretty honorable.
Yeah, exactly. So then she's also like, and I'll hand over my messages. Like, y'all can have them. I just want to be out of this, you know? And the lawyer is like, I'll represent you free of charge. I'm going to write up, or I'm going to have you sign like a blank declaration. Just sign it, and then I'll type it up, sign it, leave room to tweak it. And Lori Ann said she was uncomfortable with that because she didn't want to sign something that could be changed later on without her knowledge. But he wanted her to say, he was like, I'm going to write something up saying that her lawyer, Saucy, like harassed and threatened you, and you felt threatened. And you're going to sign this declaration, right? And she was like, she didn't want to do that because while he had been, in her words, like passive-aggressive to her, he had not threatened her or harassed her, so she didn't want to do that. So Shady Things is like, oh, KJ's lawyer also told her to turn him in, to report him to the bar association. Yes, to like try to get him like disbarred.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes,
like I feel like what's her name? I'm sorry. Lori Ann. Yeah, like she has been Katie's, like one of Katie's.
What's he gonna say? Martyr, bulldog, spy. Is this 1.5 playback or is there? Yes. It's a little bit sped up, so we'll get through it quicker. Is there some really good shiz around? Bulldog, I think, ride or die. That's a good one. Where we riding and why I gotta die? That's my question. I like Katie's new thing is I don't ride with you. And then I heard some guy say it too after her, so I don't know where she got that from. I think it was AT or that guy that's blocked from yesterday. Let's listen.
He's right hand woman.
Right hand
for
woman.
a while, I guess. And
My bun is bothering me. Keep going.
you're starting to act like Katie, messing with your hair all the time.
I started that.
What?
Messing with my hair all the time.
Anyways, so but and she's always done what Katie's asked her to do. I guess.
She says
and
that.
that's how you get along with Katie. And I just think it's funny that like back when Leslie and Katie were trying to get along and like they made amends or whatever.
That's what Katie would do.
That's how it was. That's
do that.
exactly how it was. Katie was constantly wanting to like run Leslie's
And I have proof of that I'll show.
channel and like tell her what to do and. What?
Just one little piece. I'm gonna have to keep
I
looking
got a
at my.
mustache here, like just bothering me.
Oh, stop touching your hair.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Stop being Katie. She said she started it, y'all. I like Leslie. We used to dislike each other. We made up. Kristen, CC, I was thinking the same thing. I had dinner with some friends the other night. We're all lawyers. And was trying to tell them about the case. And you're right, impossible. That's right, no one should have to die. American Princess. Someone said, Vic, y'all know Vic, Prod, the one that did the video on BX. The one that Katie shouted out because he did a video against BX. That is my friend. Had Katie known that, when I made my new Twitter, I did not think to add him because I don't use Twitter a lot and it's private. But, and I haven't watched many of his videos because I've been off for a while. As far as watching, I haven't even watched my stuff. But he terribly dislikes BX. He doesn't know a whole lot about KJ. He said it's kind of like he feels like there's so much out there now he couldn't even begin to get the start of it to get even nearly caught up enough to approach that subject. But he definitely knows she is not on the up and up, and he would never be for her, in my opinion. I'm not going to speak for him, but he knows what she's about. And she's over there tweeting him, and I can't wait until she sees that me and him are friends. And I want to do a collab with him, but I don't want it to be about anything we've ever done before. I don't want it to be about her, and I don't want it to be about BX. I want it to be about something different. And I don't know AT2. I was wondering about him, SC Johnson. I'll have to look more into it. I know that the real guy kept saying he was nice. I ain't been rude. I haven't been rude. But he had. Hey, Courtney. It's like her lawsuit is a big... I feel like there's less of an delay here. It's like her lawsuit is a big joke. Something to gossip about online. She doesn't take it seriously. Something doesn't seem like it anyway. I think that she maybe gets it now. We'll have to wait until she does some videos, but it's a little too late. She got it. Maybe she got it. If she got it now, it's too late, and if she's fixing to get it, it's too late. Real is beyond nasty. I couldn't watch more than 5 minutes. And he went in Katie's stream yesterday after my stream. Then he went in another stream after my... Oh, he was in Aaron's stream before they started the live. I don't know if he was allowed to stay or if he stayed. I very much love Flossie, Channel Master. Why I keep calling you Channel Master. There's way too much mud. It almost feels like that is KJ's MO, like the movie Wag the Dog. She tries to distract with smoke. Yeah, smokes and mirrors. 102 in chat. Hit the like button, y'all, please, and subscribe if you haven't. All right, let's listen.
But anyway, yeah, and now that she's like, I guess hit a line, you know, they're turning on each other. She's turning on Katie, but she's attacked all kind of other people for the last year, and not realizing that that's exactly how it was for a lot of those people.
That's the thing, though. It's like, now is she trying to say that Katie is like, she's like, oh, like, I started realizing that Katie's lawyer wanted me to do shady things. This whole time, Katie's been getting you to do shady things. Is it strictly now because you're in hot water in a lawsuit that now you're like too noble to do these shady things? I mean, in my opinion, like, while I'm glad that she stepped forward and she switched sides and she's telling all that she's telling, there's a huge part of me that is like, Lori, you knew you were doing wrong when you were like besties with Katie.
Well, I think that it was like YouTube drama for a while, and in her mind, it probably wasn't
that big, like, didn't matter.
That serious. And now it's real life drama, like it's legal drama. It's going to a courtroom. It's being brought up in legal paperwork. It's possibly having to go do a, what do they call those things? Deposition.
Yeah, deposition.
And, you know, it's real life, and I think it got real to her real quick. So now she is just trying to back out of it. You know, I think the dirt that she did before was just kind of like being messy, like whatever, you know, and it probably didn't. It probably was. It was probably a. It was probably detached from reality. Honestly, you know, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey, yes I was. Sorry, Violet. Damn it! I did so good today. That's the first time I did that. I had said hey to a bunch of people. Thank you for telling me. Channel Master and SC, I used to like him, and until the Brit and Amanda Pants stuff, and his mods were rude to me one time. His mods won't let you say other, like, they spoke to me and asked me, they didn't say I was live, they said, are you going live later? And someone said, don't talk about other creators in here, which was weird, but yeah, it happened twice, and that's why I don't like speaking when I go into someone else's channel that I know a lot of people, because if they ask me that, I might get in trouble. I get the part about not wanting to announce someone else being live, but I can ask, like I asked Aaron a while ago, are you going to do a stream about this? Just curiosity. Let me read up in the chat since I was mute for talking to myself forever. I was still on KJ's side this time last year. Ooh. I had just gotten into it good. I had just pissed her off really good, and she did a whole live video about me last December or January. It was about me and Unraveling, I think. Maybe Britters was mentioned, but specifically she mentioned me. I was never on her side. Yeah, and the channel manager, every time I try to say it, because I'm trying to, you know how I am. it comes out wrong. And I said master. She didn't make that joke. I just misspoke. Am I frozen? My computer's spinning. Can y'all hear me and see me good? I love you, Violet Witch. Did you see Squirrel made a statement? Yes, I heard that. Did she do it on her actual channel, or is it on her community tab? Because I'd like to see it. I haven't seen it yet. Who what? C. Johnson. The unnamed person went to T-Spiracy Live. Yes. No, I didn't see that. She said, nope, not wasting time. Seems a lot are giving him the boot. Well, I'll tell you why I didn't. I did not know he was going to come in my live yesterday. He had to have either already... Somebody went and got him and told him, because he subscribed after. He subscribed 20 hours ago, which was 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. He subscribed during or after my live, because I started it, I think, at 3 or 4. Maybe it was right before. But he went into a lot of lives, and that's either you're very busy searching people or searching your name, or you're subscribed with the bell ring. But the reason I didn't boo him is because he said some really foul stuff, but it wasn't anything vulgar that would have got my channel in trouble. And he was trying to bait people and call basically us what he sounded like in all his videos. So I didn't want him deleted because all of his comments would have been gone from the live chat, so I wanted it there. And then he came back on my second live, and I booted him before he got started again. Yeah, don't do that. Channel manager. American Princess Cheryl's statement is on her actual channel, and she used for cell phone to make the statement. Yeah, I was going to do a live stream from my phone last night because I wasn't home, but I couldn't. I'm going to have to look at her channel manager. I know who you are. Let's listen.
I mean, because my thing is, like, it don't take long watching Katie just as a viewer to be like, damn, she's mean. Why would I support that? Like, I think last night a lot of people saw that with her. When she was on the stream saying, like, today's been 8 years. And this aggravates me, honestly. Like, I don't want to downplay somebody's feelings, but she literally said in her post later on Twitter, she's like, I was talking about when the day my son died. He didn't die. Like, if you're going to say the day my son died, you need to put in there and had to be resuscitated because he came back. Like, you are leaving that so... Like, her tweet... So, let me tell you what happened last night. So, last night she was live because apparently yesterday was the 8-year anniversary of the day that her son had to be rushed to the hospital because he quit breathing and he had to be brought back to life, right? So, she goes on live. She's like, all day I've been, like, just couldn't get motivated. I was off. I didn't know why I was off. I thought maybe it was because of what was going on, you know, over here in the States with Capitol Hill and all of that. But
this is the biggest crock of crap I heard all day yesterday until last night. Listen, y'all. Listen. Uh-oh. What the hell did I do? Oopsie. Where'd it go? Damn it. Give me a second. What'd I do, y'all? I hit the bookmarks page, sorry.
a really busy day.
Damn it.
This is that her lawyer, Saucy, like harassed and threatened you, and you felt threatened.
I don't know.
And you're going to sign this declaration, right? And she was like, she didn't want to do that because while he had been, in her words, like passive aggressive to her, he had not threatened her or harassed her, so she didn't want to do that. So Shady Things is like, oh, KJ's lawyer also told her to turn him in, to report him to the bar association. Yes, to like try to get him like disbarred.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes,
like, I feel like what's her name? I'm sorry. Lorianne. Yeah, like she has been Katie's, like one of Katie's right hand woman for a while, I guess. Yeah. And
my bun is bothering me. Keep going.
Just starting to act like Katie, messing with your hair all the time.
I started that.
What?
Messing with my hair all the time.
Anyways, so you know, and she's always done what Katie's asked her to do. You know, I guess.
She says
that's how you get along with Katie. And I just think it's funny that like back when Leslie and Katie were trying to get along and like they made amends or whatever.
That's what Katie would do.
That's how it was. That's
do that.
exactly how it was. Katie was constantly wanting to like run Leslie's
and I have proof of that I'll show
channel and like tell her what to do and. What?
Just one little piece. I'm gonna have to keep
looking at my mustache hair like just bothering me.
I'll stop touching your hair. Yeah. Anyways.
So anyway, yeah, and room. It's being brought up in legal paperwork. It's possibly having to go do a what do they call those things? Deposition.
Yeah, deposition.
And, you know, it's real life, and I think it got real to her real quick. So now she is just trying to back out of it. You know, I think the dirt that she did before was just kind of like being messy, like whatever. You know, and it probably didn't. It probably was. It was probably a. It was probably detached from reality. Honestly, you know, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean. Because my thing is, like, it don't take long watching Katie just as a viewer to be like, damn, she's mean. Why would I support that? Like, I think last night a lot of people saw that with her. When she was on the stream saying, like, today's been 8 years. And this aggravates me, honestly. Like, I don't want to downplay somebody's feelings. But she literally said in her post later on Twitter, she's like, I was talking about when the day my son died. He didn't die. Like, if you're going to say the day my son died, you need to put in there and had to be resuscitated because he came back. Like, you are leaving that so... Like, her tweet. So, let me tell you what happened last night. So, last night she was live because apparently yesterday was the 8-year anniversary of the day that her son had to be rushed to the hospital because he quit breathing and he had to be brought back to life, right? So, she goes on live. She's like, all day I've been, like, just couldn't get motivated. I was off. I didn't know why I was off. I thought maybe it was because of what was going on, you know, over here in the States with Capitol Hill and all of that. But I was like, no, that's not going to bother me too bad. And then she says she gets an email from a friend, like, reminding her, like, hey, today's 8-year anniversary from when that happened with your son. And then she's like, oh, that's it. That's why I'm so bothered, you know. So she goes on a live, and she's, like, telling everybody that. What happens when you go on a live telling your story? Like, just like the other night, okay? So the other night when me and Flossie went live to that's not going to bother me too bad. And then she says she gets an email from a friend, like, reminding her, like, hey, today's 8-year anniversary from when that happened.
I don't know why.
And then she's like, oh, that's it. That's why I'm so bothered, you know. So she goes on a live, and she's, like, telling everybody that. What happens when you go on a live telling your story? Like, just like the other night, okay? So the other night when me and Flossie went live to
Okay, that wasn't me. It actually stopped mid-sentence for her. Okie doke. So that was Leslie's. And they said, oh, if without a crystal ball, you're fine, Nene. If without a crystal ball took out if she didn't do anything that was reactive or in her Dr. Phil, I don't want to watch it. Let me search YouTube. We got to get off here shortly. I want to do another live today because I want Kath to be in here because she sent me some gifts and I want to open them. I want to show y'all what she sent me. And I want it to be, yeah, I want to watch T Fury's live. I think that's when her live froze and she started a new one. That was the last one I saw that I grabbed. Hey, the 33. Did you see Emily Baker last night? Oh, I didn't see this one. I like this one. How long's this one? Oh, it's long. I don't know if I want to watch this.
What the fuck do I care? Because that'd be great for me.
Hold on one second.
The statement made me suspicious of the motives. We're going to have to.
Where was Nate at? Was he on his own channel? Or was he
One of the boss at the first sign of trouble and has no loyalty anyone.
Or was he on by himself? Nate the lawyer. I never watch him. I don't see, I see Polar versus Amazon. I know what went wrong. Does he have more than one channel? I don't see anything he did. They did a joint. Oh, well, I just saw Uncivil Law. I didn't see Nate on there. Oh, there. 13 hours. Okay, so he did one last night without Nate.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Uncivil Law
guy.
with our friend Nate the lawyer. Hooray!
Come on, everybody.
Nate's here, yes. And it is a wonderful day. It is my birthday. Let me party like it's my birthday because it's actually my birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah.
So what is this? What number is this?
40, baby. 40 today. Yay.
It's funny. My friend just bought like a what is it called, a Porsche?
Oh yeah.
This was simple to prevent. Just have more people there. You have more people there. You have like a Black Lives Matter rally.
Hey, Brenda Lee, I'm gonna fast forward until they get to start the talking about the tea.
Periods are so condensed. We're asking for the courts to act so fast that we have to act basically on the shoot from the hip.
You're gonna make mistakes.
It's like, yeah, you make mistakes and you kind of throw everything at the wall. So I'm a bit divided about that, to be honest.
I don't know. This is interesting because I was surprised that you said you would convict him. Because at this point,
is best friends forever. Here's the chain we exchange. So I'm expecting this to be just here is all the ways we are best friends. And yeah, no, yeah. So multiple times a week we talk. All the rest of it, it's just like here is so much tea. Here is all the tea.
But hold on. I do got to say this though before we get into this. This is some dirty shit. And I'm just going to be honest with you guys. If you'd rather die with me, and we got a little breakup, because I'm in a lawsuit, right? I'm in a lawsuit for $100 million or something like that. How much? It was like $5 million, something like that. Whatever. It's more than Katie. It's more than Katie ever has, right? It's more than she has or will ever have. We're in that type of lawsuit. I'm throwing you under the bus, not because I'm not cool with you, but because I want to win this lawsuit, right? They got me all tied up in Washington with you. Super chat me $5.
She probably got also pissed that she won't go with her no more. Katie was mean. She said, she is irrelevant. She is irrelevant. I don't know her. She's not my friend. T. Let's listen.
Me and you cool, but we not besties. You know what I'm saying? We not best friends. We cool. Matter of fact, I really don't even know you too tight. You know what I'm saying? You're using the chat a little bit. So that I'm suspecting that you can take an L on that, Lorianne. Lorianne could have taken an L. I'm sorry that Lorianne taking an L on that.
Before running out of tea, man. That's very sad.
And
more bourbon.
My only issue is that Lorianne couldn't just let this go. She couldn't just say, "Yo, hold it happens. Let's just go through it."
So let's read the declaration of Lorianne Barnhart. I'm a resident of the state of Washington. In the past 2 years, I've used these Twitter handles. I initially found Miss Paulson on Facebook in late 2019, wherein my account expressly stated, I'm a resident of the city of whatever, Washington. Miss Paulson and I were officially Facebook friends through our personal Facebook account. I was a paying member of Katie Joy Paulson's Without a Crystal Ball YouTube channel from approximately January 2020 through August of 2020. As a member of the Without a Crystal Ball channel, I paid $3.99 a month.
Because I have to, because I don't know uncivil law that well. I don't get into Nate either. I think he got all those subs that time. I don't remember what happened. It was before Emily. He did something. He got a ton of subs. And he backed off a little bit and has changed. I like him a little better, but I've never been a huge fan. Let's listen. I just really want to.
Not including tax. During the time period, I was a paid member of Miss Paulson's channel from Washington. Miss Paulson published numerous videos and other content maligning the plaintiffs in this case. Well, you threw me under the bus. I'm throwing you under the bus. I recognize it for the malignment. It always was fantastic.
This is a woman scorned right here. This is a woman scorned.
Now we're off to a really hot, promising start here. We're only paragraph 5 of this, and we're already off to a good start. Throughout large periods of 2020, I was communicating with Miss Paulson on Twitter on an extremely frequent basis. This is basically what I said we're going to see, right? Social media multiple times a week, blah, blah. But this is basically what I knew was coming. Before you even document, I could see this coming. It's like, yeah. On extremely frequent basis, and otherwise not less than several times a week. I also communicated with Miss Paulson via email and direct messages. I was not only a staunch supporter of Katie Joy Paulson and her Without a Crystal Ball YouTube channel. Love it. I also developed a reputation of being a fierce protector. Fierce. Katie.
Fierce. He never defended me. He was in pro-libs, pro-lib, Unirock, and one other person, I can't remember, and Unirock made them wait 20 minutes. He was late, of course. They were going to do it every Friday night, this stream where they talk about stuff, and I was live streaming it. This was from a laptop, so it was before I had a computer. I was not monetized yet. I got the computer before I was monetized. And someone told them in the chat I was live streaming their live stream, and ProLube said, I got it. And Unirock said, I've reported her before for that. She's going to get in trouble. And ProLube said, you're going down. I've never seen it. And Nate's never defended me, ever. Because he was friends with Unirock, and he was drinking that Kool-Aid.
Joy would brag about me being one of her ride or dies. Instead of anyone came after her, she knew that I, as one of her ride or dies, would shut them down. Blue is a correct and copy of the screenshot from Twitter of a conversation I had with Miss Paulson. We're in.
Oh my God.
Statement.
What statement?
Orianne says, yep, she's been dealing with it for a long time. I don't know how she does it either, but you can tell that they're not okay. Pretty sad lives they live in. Without a crystal ball says, I ignore them because I know my ride or dies will always shut them down.
Well, hold on.
She was a ride or die, and now she's not a friend at all. So all ride or dies presumably are not a friend at all.
We gotta go back to that tweet. Only reason why I gotta go back to that tweet for one thing. Context matters.
Sure.
She says, I ignore them because I know my ride or dies with an S will always shut them down. Now, I will say this. Is that the name she calls her little group? You know, like
she's talking about her, Zag, Kristen. It was a lot. It was in this live stream we're watching now. He said he liked her. For a lawyer to say he would like to defend or like to be a lawyer for a certain side doesn't necessarily mean they like the did he say he liked her? Because some lawyers just would handle a case different, or maybe he meant he'd throw her under the bus. Maybe he'd do a terrible job. I'm just kidding. I don't think he'd do that, but let's listen.
I call my guys the Brody's Bunch.
Not part of her membership. No, she has a different name for him as part of the membership group.
Well, no, my membership group is called the Brody's Bunch. That's my little name for my group. Like she calls her the law nerds and everything like that.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that could just be her fans. You know, these are my ride or dies. I don't know. I'm just asking. What do you think?
No,
I'm defense attorney here.
Well, I mean, if I'm playing defense attorney, then of course it is. But in reality,
all right, let's see it, Lorianne. We got a first screenshot.
Yeah. As further example of defendants expressly using me as their bulldog to go after Miss Paulson's detractors and competitors that would speak negatively about defendants. In or about July of 2020, defendants found themselves to be the focus of significant negative attention when defendants falsely published, mind you, that a very large YouTube creator was being investigated by the law.
Yeah, I agree with he knows nothing about her. He thinks he could argue the case better if she showed right, but he doesn't know about her. I think the attorney just wants the challenge, not necessarily because he believes the innocence. Without a crystal troll, hey, welcome. If Katie had Lorianne on Facebook, wouldn't she have been able to deduce from day one that Kim and Saltsy had the wrong Lorianne by Lori's location info on Facebook or her workplace info? I don't understand what you mean. If Katie had Lorianne's real Facebook before Twitter, and the Facebook that Unraveling thought was Lorianne was before Saltsy was ever in the picture. I don't know if that continued up until when he was in the picture or not, if they still had the wrong Lori. But I think when they did some kind of IP address, they figured it out. I don't know. That's what I remember from back when me and Unraveling were friends, before I ever had a channel, when we were just on Twitter, and she made the biker threats towards everyone. We thought she lived in North Carolina.
Los Angeles Sheriff's Department for potential sex-related crimes involving children. Okay. Apparently there was never such an investigation. Well, that's bad. You shouldn't make stuff up.
Yeah.
As such, Ms. Paulson publicly stated to another one of the defendant's bulldogs, there was nothing to worry about with regard to the negative attention defendants were receiving because you and Laurie will be on the hunt. A true and correct copy of the screenshot of said conversation from July 7, 2020 I had is obtained below. From a real housewife replying to, without a crystal ball official. Excuse me while I'm enjoying more of my bourbon.
Yeah.
This isn't, I didn't go past my part, did I? I don't remember. That he offered. Tamara said, also, I think his opinion changed when the document came out where KJ's lawyer was using all his prior legal arguments that he offered when reacting to the initial motion. Let's listen.
I saw Sanders Kennedy video first. I don't understand why everyone is coming after you when they didn't release the information. It looks like they're all ready to take you down. I'm suspicious. Muy suspicio. Without a crystal ball says, don't worry. You and Laurie will be on the hunt. That would be Laurie Ann.
Yeah, so this is
maybe that implies the ride or die is a selective group.
A selective group.
Selective group.
All right. So but again, Laurie Ann was a ride or die. Let me just be clear. I'm playing defense attorney here. Laurie Ann was a ride or die for Katie. They were ride or die. That was a, if we robbing a bank together, Laurie Ann is a getaway driver. She was ride or die with Katie. I'm playing defense attorney. This doesn't convince me they was ride or die, but we're getting a ride or die ish. This is ride or die ish. This is a ride or die for show. This is ride or die ish.
Are you my ride or die, Nate?
Ish.
She was a ride or die ish, and she rode. She rode into the sunset with Saltsy. She rode into the sunset, and she said, no, I'm not. As in uncivil is more on the side. I've heard him say that he thinks this is a very hard case to win. It is. Supposedly, these are hard cases to win. I think she's handing Saltsy and Tati this case. I think she's giving them the win. For the win. Let's listen.
That's the answer I was looking for. So good job. I reviewed Ms. Paulson's supplemental declaration in support of her motion to dismiss. At paragraph 6, she states that I've been in contact over social media with me on only a few occasions. Just a few.
What's a few mean?
The word few is open to so many interpretations.
That's right.
It's infinitely elastic.
Few.
This is false. It's also false that she did not know I was a resident of Washington. We were Facebook friends, and my state of residence was displayed on my profile, which I'm sure Katie Joy just ignored.
But I ignore that sometimes too, though.
Yeah,
that's.
Yeah, just because it's on the profile doesn't mean that she knew, but whatever, it's fine. In addition, there have been instances over the course of my communication where I specifically stated that I lived in Washington. Well, that might be more promising.
So that's good. Yeah, that's good.
On several occasions, Ms. Paulson asked me to do certain specific things for the defendants, such as
break TOS. I'll claiming other people break TOS. That is the truth right there. Yes, I know. Okay, good morning, AR. Welcome. I'm feeling great. Did you see it, AR? Have you seen this? You came just in time. Let's listen.
Mass flagging of content on other detractors and competitors' YouTube channel.
Woo!
Oh my God, we're off there flagging people so that we don't get
mass flagging people. Yeah. Go ahead, hit it up.
Now, defendants would ask me and others to help mass flag competitors' YouTube channel make negative comments about defendants in order to have their platform demonetized or taken away. Dun, dun, dun. Sometimes the orders. Now, I do like this.
Dun, dun, dun. I like that.
Note here. I like this word choice. So we're interpreting this as an order. I was commanded by the hierarchy to do this as an agent, basically. So basically, I'm an agent now for Katie Joy. I like that word choice. Nice job.
Yeah, nice
Sometimes
job.
the orders to mass flag someone else's channel or content were made by Ms. Paulson publicly. And sometimes the order, again, was sent by Ms. Paulson to me in private messages on Twitter. So that's how much we were in communication. She communicated to me directly. One such account I was told to flag was LilRed.
LilRed made the lawsuit. I know LilRed.
LilRed is part of this thing. LilRed is part of the communication. She communicated to me directly. One such account I was told to flag was LilRed.
LilRed made the lawsuit. I know LilRed.
LilRed is part of this thing. LilRed is part of the tea. I hope you enjoy red tea because that's what you're getting.
LilRed.
What did he just say? What, LilRed? Did he say I know LilRed or I love LilRed? He didn't say like that time. He said I know LilRed that time, right? I need to go to take a shower, say hello. Thank you for coming, Violet Witch. I'll be here tonight. I don't think I'm going to make 3 today, but I'm going to make 2. Yeah, I'm big time. Look, last night in Emily Baker's chat, I said, does this mean Saltsy's going to have to say my name? I mean, this lawsuit ain't coming on TV, y'all. But I wish she'd put y'all behind my name up there. Let's listen. I'm going to back up one more time.
In there.
She communicated to me directly. One such account I was told to flag was LilRed.
LilRed made the lawsuit. I know LilRed.
LilRed is part of this thing. LilRed is part of the tea. I hope you enjoy red tea because that's what you're getting.
LilRed is in there.
Yeah, a YouTube creator and competitor of defendants who was publishing negative comments regarding Ms. Paulson. On one occasion, I received a private message from Ms. Paulson instructing me to also flag a YouTube creator and competitor of a YouTube channel named Cheryl's World.
Oh, I know Cheryl's World too.
And then she says the keywords that we were alluding to. We've been alluding to this all the time. She says the keywords as her agent.
As her agent. Well, just to be clear too, I don't know them like personally, but I know of those channels. LilRed's channel, I've seen seen some stuff from her, and obviously Cheryl's World because I know Kitty had beef with them. Damn,
no,
false flag, false. She started, but now she said she got screenshots. I need to see screenshots of this. She said she got them. I'm assuming she got screenshots.
Hold your horses. We'll get there. It's all fine.
She better take me some screenshots. I don't get
discovery. Like
she's teasing me to death right now.
Roma, you got to enjoy every part of this amuse bouche. It's important. As her agent, I followed her directions as requested.
All right, my name in the chat is LilRed. Gonna love this. Mother rights over there in that channel. Thank you. Did they show screenshots of this? Of her asking? Yes, you can't find your channel with just LilRed. I know. You can if you type LilRed and Katie Joy. Did they show screenshots? One question. And what's the other question I had? I don't remember. I think he was trying to say, LilRed, you're part of the tea. Yeah, he said little red tea.
Requested and reported the channels to YouTube for having inappropriate content. Defendants would also use me as their keyword agent to perform other tasks, such as deliver messages to other people on Twitter the defendants had blocked. Nice. So circumventing Twitter's rules, that's a good one. Below is a true and correct copy of the screenshot that Nate desperately wants to see of a Twitter conversation which Ms. Paulson gave me an instruction to perform on behalf. So this is where she instructed me as an agent. This should be good.
Oh my God.
So tasty. Just getting the aroma, man. Oh, thank you for the super chat, by the way. So let's see the super chat. From unknown person. Do you blame her? Send me your pic so I can blow it up and pick you apart. Let me judge your parenting, your marriage. A person can only take so much. Her guard is up, but it's coming down. And without a crystal ball says, let her know this is why she's blocked, because I know she's trolling.
Hold on.
No, that sounds agency.
What is this? Read this again. Do you blame her? I don't get this one.
It doesn't really matter, because the really interesting part of this tweet is the response. Let her know this is why she's blocked. I want you to be my agent and go forth and communicate this.
But it's just no, because but I don't know, because this is let's say if I block you, I'm not able.
I gotta hold on, I gotta catch up. Who didn't say who they were talking about there, did they? Because they have to protect people's do you blame her? She send me your pic so I can blow it up and pick you apart. Let me judge your parenting, marriage, a person. Oh, they're probably talking about me there too. Let her know this is why she. No, Lori never let me know why I was blocked ever. I don't know when Lori said she found her in the end of 2019. I was blocked before Lori was her ride or die on Twitter. So let's listen.
I'm gonna contact you, and I don't want to unblock you. So if somebody's saying, do you blame her or something like that, then I'll say, just let her know that she's blocked, because I don't know.
One more thing I just noticed. You seeing this screenshot? It's taken 19 hours after. Is this screenshot from the other day or for the other week, y'all? Or has Lori been screenshotting just in case this whole time? That's another good question. Let's listen.
This is a little you know what I mean? If I don't see the agency here. I don't see agency like she's up above. She was speaking like real agency. Go and mass flag this person and do this. That is not this.
No, I mean, I agree with you. That's a little thin, all things considered. I agree with you. It's a little things, all things considered. But that being said, I mean, I don't blame Salts for trying to claim that. I mean, he's pushing it, but
yeah, but he built it up. He built it up about. She said, go do these bad things to YouTubers, mass flag them, false report them, and this is the proof. It just doesn't add up.
Yeah, Yanni, I agree with you completely. I mean, we had to see this coming. The moment that case.
Well, I have the proof that she asked people to mass flag. I don't have proof she asked what's her face to. I'm sure she has the proof. I wonder about that myself last night, maybe when she went back. I mean, why is she? You're right. When she left us, was that going on, or did she left before? No, she wouldn't have accused. Yeah, she went at Saucy hard. She just flipped. Maybe she just knew she couldn't trust her. Let's listen.
KJ said, she's not my bestie. She's not even a friend at all. I mean, you had to see this coming. I mean, she's going to want revenge. She's going to want it. I mean, this is predictable. It's completely predictable. Even what's in it is predictable to some degree. And basically, I'm along the lines that I predicted. I mean, it was very vague, but still, I mean, this is what I was predicting. It's going to be, here's all the times we communicated. Here's all our special communications to show we had a deep, abiding relationship. And she's basically lying. So, I mean, that's what it's going to be. I mean, I knew that before I ever read a word.
Yeah.
What else?
I understand why this is reading for, and it does. This reads beautifully, though, because they really tell the story. But but this receipt didn't purchase what you sold us above.
I agree with you. It is a bit of a push. to try to defend what came before. I agree. This is not quite in the category of what we were looking for, but it's a push.
It's something. It's pushing
what's there. I agree. That's fine. I agree with you.
How much you want to bet they saved the real good evidence? No, they would have had to put it in here, right? Like, where is it? Can't they go to, there's a website they can go to get it? Maybe it's taking longer. I think Lori has just in case for a long time, even though she was ride or die. She also had to see KJ's true nature. She said that a snake always turns on its own. She needed to protect herself. Part 2. Even if it was just to say, if I go down, KJ, you're coming too. Yeah, a lot of people take screenshots of everything. I'm not one of those people. So, because I would I'm not posting private ever. The discovery part, seriously, we aren't even in discovery. So she'll get to tell more evidence, Eileen. Is that what that means? Because I'm thinking they can get deleted stuff. There's a whole ass website you can go to get deleted. They might have the good stuff already. I don't know. Let's listen.
Each and every time I was asked to do something or did something on behalf of, or for, or at the request of defendants, I was physically located in Washington jurisdiction. Again, this is a fact I did not hide from defendants. And the best of my recollection, I frequently disclosed to defendants I lived in Washington. In August of 2020, I began to disagree with the toxic environment Ms. Paulson was creating with her content. As such, I began to distance myself from being their agent that would do the defense bidding and defending, and I canceled my pay membership to the defense YouTube channel. How sad. She canceled her membership. Ms. Paulson was disappointed in the separation and said she adores me no matter what happens. Well, that adoration apparently was extremely limited in scope. It is my understanding that the statement establishes the connection that I have with the defendant in general, and Ms. Paulson in particular, was far more significant than what Ms. Paulson represented in her declaration to the court. Below would be a screenshot of that. Katie Joy says, Lori, I adore you. I mean, for a person, she says, I don't consider her a friend at all.
Oh my God. 8/13/2020 is when, around the time that Lori either had left or just came back. Because I'll tell you how I remember. I had a falling out with some of my friends, and that happened on like the 22nd of August, this past August, and a week or two before that, very shortly before that, Lori Ann had, I could probably go and, no, I can't because the Sweet Pea account's closed. When I let her come into my stream, my mods were mad, and they didn't want to let her there, and I said, that's not what this channel's about, blah, blah, blah. I should listen to my mods in a lot of situations about stuff, but I mean, I'm glad I let her come in. She was being polite, and she apologized to everyone. But this was she pretending to be? God, I've got to go back to my videos and watch for. I did a video every single day back then. Sometimes I deleted them or privated them, but I've got to go look for that date, because was she being a double agent? Was Katie trying to get her back? Had she just left? Let's listen.
Yeah. I adore you. You know that. That doesn't change. Apparently, it changes rapidly. Though I canceled my membership, I still remain friendly with Ms. Paulson after a lawsuit was filed in October 2020. As such, as a result of my continued friendship with Ms. Paulson and my prior reputation of being a staunch protector, bulldog, of Ms. Paulson, I started to receive messages from people on Twitter who were trying to discredit me. In their efforts to discredit me on or about November the 5th, people say that not only had I lived in the state of Washington, but because I previously made it generally known I previously worked for the government. I was a person publicly listed on the internet as Laura Ann Barnhart that worked for the Department of Transportation. Although that person on the website for the Washington Department of Transportation has the exact same name as me and is a government employee, that's not me. So apparently there are two people with the same name who work for the Department of Transportation in Washington. Noted.
Okay, I'm confused now. So is this lady? She is in Washington. I heard her say that last night. So there's two Lori with that name in Washington. And they both at one point have worked for the, I'm so confused. And there was, I don't know. I'd love for them to live stream this trial. I'm going to email, I'm going to email Nate the lawyer. Nate the lawyer. Next time he goes live, I'm going to go in. Let's listen.
However, I did publicly correct these people on Twitter who published the information on or about November the 5th, as 2020, as if it were fact, and otherwise allowed them to continue to believe I worked for the Department of Transportation. Instead, I'm a retired administrator for a federal agency. Okay, so she never worked for Department of Transportation at all. So the person under Department of Transportation isn't her; just has the same name. Which, I understand there are.
See, the person we thought was her was like a counselor. It wasn't a state worker at all. She said both work for the government. Just a coincidence. She works for a different government department. These declarations have been. These are like bombs dropping. There's mines everywhere. Land. Oh my God. And discoveries. The person in the chat with the legal background. How long before the discovery? Is that something that's going to get dragged out and not be for a long time, or is that typically like quick too? Let's listen.
Are a few people with the same name as me.
Yeah.
So it does happen. I understand. As such, I take responsibility for my part in allowing this misunderstanding to be accepted as fact, and for that, I apologize. Below is a true and correct copy of the screenshot I obtained and republished on my Twitter page, showing other people that Twitter were misstating as fact I was the same Laura Ann Barnhart, the word for Department of Transportation. She has the exact same name, I guess. Yeah. And then some person says professionals aren't on Twitter law. Well, Miss Barnhart is supposed to be a professional herself. She's an employee of the Washington Department of Transportation, which is a government agency, and yet she's conducting herself like a child. So just as a bit of an aside for the point of legal education, government employees are entitled to have lives outside their employment. So as long, generally speaking, it depends on the specific context. But generally speaking, as long as they're not representing themselves to be a federal employee, as long as they're not attempting to speak in any way for the agency they work for, they can have opinions otherwise. So,
Yeah, sure.
although it's
People found her out. She didn't have her actual name out. She didn't use her actual name. People found out who she was. But you can lose your job if from the internet, I think. But she wasn't using her real identity. Yes, Luna had bombs everywhere. I heard the other day that 80 videos. What do you mean 80 videos? Oh, you're talking to Discovery is remember when the 40 videos and all this stuff. I know what it is, but like that's the next phase of the next part of the trial. How much longer do we have to wait?
apparently not true. She could be a Department of Transportation employee and also be this person in real life. Her personal life is irrelevant to her professional life, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I agree with that. And only time it does spill over is if you commit some type of crime or something like that. But Lori hasn't done anything like that. I'm assuming so.
Yeah. So as long as you keep your agency or employer out of it, as long as you don't mention that stuff, it should be fine, right?
Yeah.
Throughout 2020, I communicate with Ms. Paulson through email, social media, direct messages, and live chats. As stated above, and while I was a paying member, we regularly communicated multiple times a week. We were in fact besties.
Same thing you were saying?
I'm sorry?
Listen, the same thing you were saying before.
Yeah, this is exactly what you'd predict before reading it. This is what else could the declaration be but that? Yeah. So without even reading it, you knew this is where it's going to go. Because that's exactly what you predict. In fact, Ms. Paulson and I were Facebook friends, wherein my account was expressly stated that I'm a resident of whatever county in Washington. How the hell do you pronounce that? Washington. Whatever. I shared some of my intimate secrets via email with Ms. Paulson, including personal information about mental health, which is something I not would have done with a person who was a mere acquaintance. Well, she disagrees. Apparently she would. She thinks that you're a mere. She's not nothing special.
I have a question. Can people let's say, now her Twitter's gone. It's gone, but could they have gotten even deleted messages? Is that something? I know the police can do it with phones, or that's what they say on Law and Order. If the trial isn't dismissed on the current motion for dismissal for location taking place in Washington, then they'll start the trial, and the beginning of the trial is after the opening. It's discovery, right? Is that how that works? I've only sat through one trial, and it was this year. No, it was 2020. My friend's husband tried to kill her. He almost killed her. She almost died, and he got 70 years or something, 80 years. He got the max. But I don't remember if the trial isn't dismissed. I think it goes. Discovery is used to gather evidence to use in trial. So it's before the trial. Okay. Discovery is when the parties have to show each other their shit. So that's after they decide whether to dismiss this. That makes sense. Thinking discovery is even pre-trial. That's why they're saying it could be 2 years. 2 years total. Includes deposition records. Huh. They're not going to have to do video depositions, are they? I wonder. Where's all her people with evidence? She's going to, the only real person she's going to have, that Kristen person might be real. Zag, and she don't have anyone that can write her an honest deposition because she absolutely told people to mass flag my channel. Correct. First, the court rules on the motion to dismiss. Then they will have a scheduling where they set up deadlines and dates for discovery. Okay. She can't. If she gets someone from her channel to write a statement saying she does not ask people to mass flag or to, I will have to. I don't know how I'll find it. I'll go to Reddit. The clips are there of her asking people to mass flag. She can't even deny it. And the live chats in the videos. This helps with jurisdiction, but until the judge says it's staying, it could still get kicked. I'm sure Saltsy already had a filing up for Minnesota in case. Shit. Well, if Minnesota, I don't know. I think if the stupid doesn't get under control, it could be done via stream. I would really love to see Katie on the stand. But y'all, let's listen.
Special. On December 2nd of 2020, after defendants filed the motion to dismiss, Ms. Paulson became distant. And it appeared to me that Ms. Paulson was attempting to minimize her connection.
Oh my God.
I saw the signs. I have reviewed Ms. Paulson's declaration that she filed along with the motion to dismiss. And paragraph 6 of her declaration appears to be false. Specifically, perhaps we were not best friends, as she stated we were in her Jane and I video, but we're significantly closer than the average fan or paid member. Yeah, this is where T enters the equation. This is especially so, given that she had reached out to me in the state of Washington to perform tasks on defendants' behalf, such as flag other competitors' YouTube accounts, and publicly endorse me as being her bulldog.
Well, we heard this is the second time we're hearing this then. This is repeating it, huh?
And so, I mean, what?
Y'all, let me tell y'all last night when I got off of here, I don't know if I told y'all. I couldn't find Cash. Hey, Maura Mama. She could get people to say things on her behalf. However, she's already proved. I don't think she can because they'll be lied. They'll be lying. Because, here's why. If she says that she never asked anyone to do illegal, well, that doesn't matter. I don't know. She's going to have people lying, probably. People would be lying if they say she didn't ask them to mass flag. That's what I'm saying. And I have video evidence with the live chat, with her members in there. Cash, give me a minute. I'm fixing to get off. Yes. Oh, let me tell y'all. Y'all heard him barking last night, and I thought he needed to go out. And I'm like, wow. Okay. I had to leave, too. But I was going to come here, baby. I was going to let him out before I left. I couldn't find him. And he won't barking anymore. So I freaked out and thought, well, maybe he was outside and he was just barking really loud. I don't know. I knew that wasn't even possible, but I couldn't find him. And all of the doors were completely shut. So there's no way he was. I keep all the doors in the house shut. Okay. So I went outside. I came back in. I went out the front door. I came back in. I started crying. I looked for my keys. I was freaking out. I was going to drive because when I go outside and holler, I could hear someone. Yes, I've been mass flagged, Lisa. I have proof. I have her saying it, and then my stream got shut down for 30 seconds, and it said it had been flagged, but all they could do was make it 18 older. Because when I got a notice in my chat that I'd been mass flagged, I started cussing. bad, a lot. Like I was pissed. Anyway, when I'd go outside and holler for him, I'd hear his bark, and then I'd hear the neighbors up the streets, pit bulls barking, so I really freaked out. And then I'd hear him barking. It sounded like he was under the house or in the house, and I'm like, I just came out. He had went in the laundry room. I keep that door shut, but it doesn't have the little piece that goes in that latches it. But he's never opened a door. Okay, he opened the door. And then he shut it behind him all the way shut. That's where his dog biscuits, I have like a 30-pound box of dog biscuits I bought from Sam's Club. That's where they're at. And he was in there. Hush, I'm fixing to feed you and take you out. He's barking at me, y'all. I got to get off. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I will send up the wishes and thoughts that he will bring up. No, he's home, Tamara. He was in the house the whole time. He was in the house. He'd locked himself in the, And Lisa, yes, I've got video evidence. She lied and told her, Unirock, I don't know about the Nate thing. Yeah, he told her she was probably going to lose this case or something. Wait, what? I just forgot what it was. I had the stream of her calling mass flagging. Okay, what happened is we were watching a video of, I can't remember the dude's name, Unirock's people, and it was clips that they were making fun of Joey. They had made memes of Joey, and someone came in my chat and said, Katie Joy is telling people to mass flag you right now because you're streaming her live stream. We weren't streaming her live stream. We didn't know she was streaming a live stream. So I started streaming her live stream, and the first thing I saw was Jean, who apologized to me last week for mass flagging and everything, and admitted it. First thing I saw was her saying, I report everything that she does. And then I saw the whole clip where she originally asked them. I wasn't streaming her when she asked them to, and it's also not a TOS to live stream a live stream. She said her 2 dogs ran out and she hasn't seen them since. Who? Oh, well, I thought you were talking about me, my dog. I'm sorry. That was for Nene. I'm sorry, Nene. Oh, no. I hope they'll come. Maybe they're just out hunting girl dogs or boy dogs. Maybe they're trying to find some strange. I'm sorry. Okay, guys. Okay, y'all, look. He's not going to let me. I'm going to be back this evening. I like this stream where I've got set up. I think I'll stick with it for a while anyway. I will have to go pay $200 to get them out again. Oh, no. You have to pay that much if your own dog is in the shelter? That's crazy. We don't have to pay here unless they get caught and reported and attack someone. I pray they come home. I hope everybody has a great day. I love y'all. Y'all go hit the like button and subscribe. And I'll see y'all this evening.